Goosebumps, getting goosebumps, and now you feel. Oh, this is bonkers, but it's bonkers. So maybe they're smiling. Yeah, she's so happy. That's just the happiest drummer ever. Hate was out of this world. I mean, Hate was insanely good, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest here, guys. I doubt that this video here, Freedom, is gonna beat Hate because Hate was just so good. But I asked you guys, and most people voted for Freedom as the one that was the most comparably as good live performance as Hate. But yeah, Hate, just the duel and Hate was so incredible. I was like, oh my god, that was 11 out of 10. I was shocked how good it was. And I mean, it's funny, right? You know, you've seen like 10 or whatever other BAND-MAID videos, right? And then I watched that, you know, the live performance. Of course, again, recommend you guys comment, of course. So leave a comment below. That's how you found Hate, right? And because most people said Hate was the best live performance. That's okay. And the Hate was just bonkers. But now more people voted for this thing apparently because of Akane's drum solo. So I guess there won't be a duel here, but it's gonna be an amazing solo instead. So I look forward to it. So let's check it out. Here we go. So Freedom. Mada! It's like I'm sure the enemy now. I'm just waiting for it now. I'm just like, what's it out? I feel like I keep the camera still. Like, come on. You know, let's get it. Let's get it. Sitting again, okay? I see this is the same thing I hate though. She's doing that thing, she's not something bad, you know. Yeah, now she's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna show you guys. She's always like that, she's sitting down like that, yeah, she's always plotting something, you know. I feel it now, yeah, here we go. Goosebumps, getting goosebumps, and now you feel. Oh, this is bonkers, but it's bonkers. Yeah, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna go back immediately. Okay, so again. This was amazing. But first of all, I would say one thing about the review part, but I think it's just a great thing. No, it's how I was just so happy, right? The same thing in the music video. I was so happy. Yeah, when Akane is drumming, it's the same thing, right? Example in the versus the warning. she looks so incredibly happy always when she's doing stuff. Yeah, that gives you so much extra, I don't call it gravity to it, but you know, it's fun seeing like the artist also being really, really happy, right? There's some people that are really good at doing stuff, but they actually aren't, you know, enjoying it anymore, right? Tends to be kind of like you've done it too much, you know. Like actually, side note here, but my favorite anime with that is actually Soma, right? How Soma's father, he loves cooking food, right? He's the best chef in the world. But he actually gets kind of bored by it, but he's so good at it, it's like, whatever. It's like, you know, I'm always winning everything, you know, it's like, my life is terrible. But anyway, let's get back to the drumming. Let's do it again. There's a bit of a smile there. She's so happy. She's just the happiest drummer ever. I'm just laughing to myself, right, doing this video, because in my head I'm like, hon ser så jävla glad ut, okay? Hon ser så jävla lycklig ut. That's why it's fun, guys. So she looks really happy, right? She's just, yeah, no, but like I mentioned earlier, right, but I really do, I mean, overall I think the BAND-MAID, all the members, how say it, tend to look really, you know, like happy or whatever you want to call it, right, when they're performing, which I think it is a really extra nice thing, right? Because, I mean, maybe I'm from that age, you see my hair or whatever, right? But obviously I grew up in the, you know, I'm born in the 80s, grew up in the 80s, 90s, right? And, you know, I said in the video, my favorite bands was Kiss, right? With me, my best friend. We're doing the, you know, the Kiss makeup for Halloween and so on. But overall, right, I'm used to kind of having those, like, mostly 80 rock bands, isn't that right? And those guys are happy, but they're also, you know, like really drunk or high or something. You know what I mean? Not to be that guy, right? But you know what I mean. You know, these classic rocker guys tend to be kind of like, they can do a really good performance. But I have been on many, of course, live performance myself, right? Like for example, in the hate video, someone was commenting on reference to Bon Jovi. I actually did go and see the Bon Jovi performance in Göteborg back like 20 years ago. So I've been in a live performance, right? And Bon Jovi, he's like a more cleaner guy, I suppose. But a lot of those, you know, rocker 80, especially 80 band guys, they kind of like, you see them on stage, and the guy can still sing and play the instrument, right? But he's almost half dying, you know what I mean? Like it's, yeah, BAND-MAID is very, very different. But I just think there is a little more of the Japanese culture thing on it. I mean, I wouldn't be as we do Japan now, but I think the Japanese work ethics or whatever, right, also has a part in it, right? Because Japanese people have the greatest work ethic in the world. I mean, I know that very well myself. They're very, very honest people, right? So it's very, very, you know, it's a very good culture, right? Now I feel like I'm buttering up, no, but generally, I mean, I love Japan, but in a lot of ways, I love Japan is actually kind of the work ethics and taking pride in the job, right, and really caring about what you're doing, right. It's something that's really, really beautiful in Japan is that no matter what people do, right, no matter what job they have, if it's like everyone takes pride into what they're doing, right. So I watched this baseball anime, Catch Me at the Ballpark. It's more about actually working at the ballpark. And the guy that is the mascot at the team is playing Shanshiro. He's kind of like, you know, I take great pride in being the mascot of the baseball team, right? And that was the best in the whole anime, when you learn the truth about the mascot guy. I was crying, man. I cried in the anime. It was so beautiful. It was genuinely probably the best anime scene I think this year so far. The sunshine scene was so great. But the hell of that, you know, Japanese gravity to it, right? You know, the whole like, I am working here, I am the best mascot ever, I take great pride in that, and I'm happy and doing my job right, I love my job kind of thing. So I think there is also a little bit Japanese feature. That feels a lot with BAND-MAID, I think at least. It feels very Japanese in that kind of context, right? But overall, she looks so super happy when she's playing, right? And back and watch it one more time. No, but I think it's actually also a really good part of it, how just happy everyone is. We will start here. Yeah, those girls are like yeah. But it's nice, it's very supportive, right? Yeah, it's very supportive. No, but I like that. All the girls standing there like like clapping on the side. You're like, yeah, it's her time to shine, you know. That's what I mean, right? They feel like they have like a very genuine, you know, friendship or whatever, right? And it feels very supportive, and that's nice too. I knew something was up here, right? I said it in the reaction part of the first part. Because she did this sassy thing in hate, right? So she's sitting down in that weird angle. And she, like I said, they're very happy doing this stuff, right? They love performing, and that's great. And she's sitting down there, and she got to like set the kind of weird, like, smirky, smug smile, like, and it's gonna go on now. So, yeah, it's actually in hate this. I was like, okay, now it's time for the soda, right? Yeah, now she's like prepping to do this thing right now. She can't like hide her excitement, like, oh yeah, now we're gonna do it. We're gonna show them. So that's great. But yeah, I recognized that pattern. I was like, oh yeah, and this is what she always does. Like, I put it mother. Yeah, it's like Ikiho. Yeah, I love this one. It's fucking anime now. It's very anime thing. Let's go. So if you don't know Japanese, but I love this in the beginning of Freedom Dweller is that, especially if you watch anything like Black Clover, the main character, right, in shonen animes like Black Clover and also Bleach and so on, right, they love to scream this sentence, right? Mother! It's like the most like Japanese shonen anime thing ever, right? It basically means like, I'm not quitting, or it's not over yet, is the way I was presented, right? And actually, when I worked on a game, like 10 years ago now, we had this character that she was like a cyborg ninja, okay? And when she died, she would resurrect with like, you know, full health once per like fight then, right? And also have like double DPS and so on, but she had basically like one extra life, and she had much lower course health than other characters then, right? But of course, what she said then, right, and I wrote the script for this thing, of course I wrote the whole character, it was that she had like a text message going up in the screen being like, Mother! She was like, I'm not dying, you know, and then she jumped up again and like had double strength and so on. So, so this to me is like, it's very Japanese. When someone screams like, Mother, you know, then you know it's gonna hit the roof, you know. This is like, especially in Black Clover, every time Asta's about to lose, he gets up again and he's like, Mother! Then you know it's like, okay, now it's gonna get super serious, right? Now you know it's gonna win this fight, right? And then the opening starts playing, yeah, and then the music starts playing, and then you know, okay, yeah, now it's gonna win now. So that felt very like classic Japanese there. Leave comment below. I don't know if this is like the last. It did feel a little bit like the last performance though. I very much doubt this is the first performance, right? If the singing is like mother is not over yet, yeah, that'd be kind of strange. If this is the first, yeah, I assume this is like the last thing they played on this stage, right? Or one of the last ones, because yeah, if the first one would be very, very strange, because screaming like that is kind of referring to, it's like, oh, I'm not done yet, I'm coming back, guys, I'm standing up, I'm unleashing my Genkai, you know, I'm getting my limit up. Anyway, guys, I loved it. It was awesome. How the video subscribe, like button, of course. Next week we're gonna have a lot of other music videos coming, right? Because I keep saying it, but it's my favorite week of every year when we have the new anime opens, right? Because I love doing, you know, musical performance, preferably to Japanese music, right? And we're gonna have, for example, the Mindless of Darling and so on, right? In like next Saturday. So you're gonna have a bunch of new animes, like Dan probably is gonna have the best song, probably. You know, production quality, right? Kind of number 8 and so on. To be a bunch of cool anime openings. I think it's starting like next Thursday or next Friday. We're gonna see what we have there, but it's gonna be like probably at least 4, 5, 6 bangers, right? And as a side note, I'm the kind of guy that, you know, I listen to a lot of Japanese music all the time, like BAND-MAID and so on, but also other, of course, Japanese bands. So I listened to Grand Rodeo before I watched this reaction here, and for me, one reason I love doing anime openings and reactions and reviews is because they also, you know, it's like a way for me to also find new bands, right? Like, how did I find this BAND-MAID? It started with basically watching the BAND-MAID anime, right? You know, Rock Lady, right? I did Rock Lady. I watched Rock Lady. I liked the anime a lot, and I was interested in the whole, like, okay, it's like the actual, you know, anime characters are based, or they're like body moments are based on real people. Let's check the, you know, anime opening up, etc. So that's how that started, right? So I really love doing that. So yeah, so you guys can have a great day.